Rant, 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 rant. That's right, Romeo, Alpha, November, Tango. It's time for another Nutnfancy Rant. Brace yourself. A lot of TMPers love it when I rant in the tabletop reviews. I've seen the comments, I've talked to the guys personally. You know what they tell me? Rant more, Nutnfancy. That's what they say. Now, I don't do it gratuitously, nor do I want to seem to be the know-it-all for whatever subject matter I'm ranting about. I'm not. I do have some experience in these items though, and I am very truthful to my audience, and that is usually why I rant, because I am trying to break down what I perceive to be untruth on the internet, here on YouTube, elsewhere, protecting the interests of my audience, saving you money, time, wasted energy. Yeah, that's what you sub to TMP for. Well, I don't sub. I found you from Google. Well, bro, click it. Let's go. Hit the bell icon, sub. If you're in a hurry, hit the gear icon. Just click, I don't know, 1.5, 2 times speed, yo. Shred through this, what I think will be a 30-minute plus video, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Tactical pants with integrated knee pads. A by request video, by the way. By request from TMP Patreon Nation. Join if you want. If you don't, I still love you. Thanks for clicking on the video. Don't want to hear my rant? Okay. In that case, click away while there's still time. Click away. Go watch a cat video. Go watch TPA in YouTube. Lots of that. What's TPA? It is third-party advertising, and it forms the basis of my rant. Here's what I mean. This is what I see or hear, or it's passed to me occasionally here in my gig as Nutnfancy here on YouTube. Who knows where I'll be in the future? I don't know. But dude will say, hey man, you're Air Force. What do you know about such and such, in this case, tactical pants? You're an Air Force dude. There's no way you could possibly know anything about this item. Yeah, I've seen or read or heard that on occasion here in TMP. By the way, this is a super cool Dragon Wings 1/72nd scale F-15E Strike Eagle I've had for well over, I think, 12 years. Discontinued. I don't think you can find this one anymore. This one is based in Seymour Johnson, SJ Tail Flash. I worked with the Strike Eagles out of a certain location, bombing certain things. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Yeah, I don't have to do that. I got to keep it secret. Yeah, but it was great working with those guys. Really super cool community, the E model guys versus the F-15C model guys, which are kind of douches. Worked with those guys a lot. Didn't like them. Anywho, yeah, I'm an Air Force guy, for sure. Proud of it. Yeah, 21 years of service, retired lieutenant colonel, you betcha. However, to answer the question, how would you know anything about tactical pants, Nutnfancy? The answer is, because I've crawled in dirt a lot.
I'll make time for it.
How's that for an answer? What we see in the so-called tactical community is gatekeeping. I've seen it forever. 12 years doing TMP, and what certain voices, certain entities would want to do is to shut down a review of something they see contrary to real tactical stuff. I've been fighting this the whole time. I've never apologized for ranting on this stuff. I don't like it because it does not serve reality. It does not serve the purposes of my audience. For instance, if a gear item costing 1/4 as much as a certain other gear item, I will come to tabletop and probably recommend the high value item to my guys. Why is that? Because you're not made of money. That's why. There's a lot of things that you need in your system. Maybe it's watches. Super cool Casio, by the way. Navahawk. Tabletop coming up on that one. PRG, what is this one? Pathfinder. PAG 240. I reviewed that one. It's out there. Oh, dude, how can you not love the PPQ? Quick tabletop introduction. Urban Trapper. Smith & Wesson Tactical Pen sent by Charles New. Thanks, bro. Love you. Mean it. Oh, the Bug Out 535. Epic. The SOG Agency. More epicness. Squadron scarf in the background. Patches, hats. Nutnfancybigcartel.com. Oh, yeah. Back to the review. Yeah, so gatekeeping, they want to shut down the voice. Well, you're not qualified to review that gun. You're not qualified to review that knife. You're not qualified to review tactical pants. Because you're not a grab guy. All right, again, not the end-all expert. I'm not purporting to say I know everything there is to know about everything, but I do have some experience at this point. A lot of experience crawling in the dirt for TMP, doing a lot of running and gunning for TMP in snow, rain, mud, and mostly desert dirt. So I don't think you have to be a this is the obvious, right? This is the obvious. But let me just state it for the record. You do not have to be a Fallujah veteran to know what constitutes a good pair of tactical pants. Boom, there I said it. And yet, here in YouTube, on blogs, you will see whatever gear item, guns, optics are huge, knives, watches. To be a true tactical guru, you need to go out and spend some coin, bro. Let me get back to what I'm saying about TPA. TPA, if you don't know, I've mentioned it, it is a TMP acronym, stands for third party advertising, meaning you are watching a review if you're going for video format. Maybe you're reading it on a blog. And you think you're getting pure information, a pure perspective on a certain gear item. What you're really getting is a load full of crap. Here comes that rant. You're getting crap because the dude either got it for free, he's taking money under the table, or he got it from another source. And so what you may or may not get is the truth. For sure, there's guys that get things for free and they give great reviews. I'm not saying that. They're giving honest reviews, for sure. I've said that in TMP forever, but oftentimes you're not. And when it comes to getting this pair of pants, Generation 3 Crye Tactical Pants, maybe you're not getting the straight skinny. Because maybe dude is saying, yeah, these are the pants to have. You should have them. Embrace them. They're awesome if you're truly a tactical guru and not an Air Force guy. These are the pants you would wear. So what did I do for this review? Did I call up Crye and say, hey man, I'm going to review some pants. Can you kind of slip me a pair of your pants and I'll roll them on tabletop and I'll say a lot of great things about them? Nope. Didn't talk to Crye at all. I've seen them at SHOT Show. I walked through their booth, but I could tell instantly they have a military association thing going on. And by that, I mean, maybe things have changed. And I don't know, I haven't been keeping up with them or the industry, and I'm glad for it in particular. But they don't really seem like they care to market to civilians. Why? Because they got military contracts. That's where they're making their millions. Good on them. I don't criticize that at all. I don't. And you know what? These pants are hard to get. Another downside to these pants. So let's say you want a pair of genuine Crye. Again, I think these are G3s, Generation 3s. What are you going to do? Well, you're going to go out and searching like I did. And then when you find them, brace yourself. Here's that rant. I'm still in my rant, bro. When you find them, get that credit card ready. Make sure you have a little bit of headroom on them because you're going to spend about $275 on one pair of pants. And then you're going to have to go hunting for the knee pads, which unbelievably do not come with the pair of pants. What? No, they didn't. So I went to eBay, bought these, $275, paid another, I think, like $45 with shipping. We'll just call it an even Steven $315. $315 after shipping. Maybe you pay tax on it if you can find them. Again, their distribution network is focused to the military, not you. And yet, dudes online will say, this is a pair of pants you need. If you're going to be a true operator, you need to run Cryes. If you run anything less, you're an idiot. You're a mall ninja. More or less. They may not say that directly, but maybe they do. It's like, hey, dude, yeah, you can run those other pants if you're an Air Force guy. I'm just having fun here, dude. It's a fun tabletop review. The Cryes are outstanding. Okay, that is not my message. We're going to look at the quality and you're going to be impressed. If you're not, put your glasses on. They're great pants. Okay, if you're made of money, I recommend the Cryes. No two ways about it. They're awesome. But did I tell you the price? $315 for one pair of pants. Most guys cannot afford that. Most cannot. And yet the tactical community, if it's not the Cryes, maybe it's, I don't know, what's another brand? A9 Special Mission, like the fire resistant dry fire. I don't know all of them actually. There's some other high-end military slated pants out there and they'll go, that's the ones you should run. Don't accept less, your life depends on it. Well, it may or may not. Okay, let's talk philosophy of use. 315, again, I'm just using 315 as a rounded figure with knee pads. Did I mention you have to go out hunting for these? I did mention that? Okay, I just wanted to underline that they don't come with the pants. Unfreaking believable, they don't. When I ordered the pants, I granted, I didn't go like searching the description. I was like, yep, that's what I need. I need them for the tabletop review. Click. Then they come and like, no knee pads. WTH. Got to go spend another 45 bucks on knee pads. That's where that Patreon money goes, though. Independent voice of TMP. Supporting the rants. Thank you. Do you need this quality level? Philosophy of use. You may need it, but I suspect 90% of you do not. How often do people get out and run a gun? I mean, really get in the dirt, really get in the rocks, really get in the sand. I would say very, very rarely, because such locations are extremely hard to find. I'm blessed to live in the Western US. I go out and run a gun in Nevada, Wyoming, mostly Utah. Desert locations, that's my AOR. I'm saying AOR. That's my area of operations, dude. That's where I go. And it's dirty and it's silty dust and we've been out there in the snow. So yeah, we have a lot of time doing it. So yeah, have some experience on what works and what doesn't. For me, would this be a good investment? Okay, Nutnfancy, you're reviewing, you're in the dirt. You want to look kind of tactical on camera? At times I do, but now I just wear whatever. I don't freaking care. Civilian clothes. Usually I'll mix it with a normal civilian shirt, maybe a set of MC pants, whatever. But yeah, maybe. But to answer your question, no. If it wasn't for this tabletop review, there's no way I would go out and spend $315 on a pair of pants. I did get the ones I'm going to show you as an alternative. And yes, they are an homage. Some would say a copy of the Crye. Guess what? There's copies of everything. Watches, knives, guns. It's not my job to correct such. Otherwise, I wouldn't have nothing to review because everybody's copying everybody else. It's rampant. Rampant. By the way, the watch for this review is the very sick, you haven't seen this one before, SGS Eagle pilot watch. Link below. Buy it, be happy, with a blue band. So excellent. It makes me happy. No, you don't need this specifically. If you're in a high wear situation and a military operator, no kidding, it will probably be unit provided. Like I said in my rant opening, guys who get this may have gotten it just from their unit. It's a military assigned item. National stock number. Cool. And other guys probably got it comped directly from Crye or a distributor. I'm just guessing. I'm just spitballing. You know what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber. I've been in YouTube a long time though, and I've been shocked what I've learned. Shocked. You don't see TPA here. Everything's honest. I'm just going to give you the straight skinny. I would say the vast majority of you guys, don't waste your money on these. I'm going to spend it on what I'm going to show you, bro. Wear those out. And then you say, oh, I didn't like this pair of pants that Nutnfancy recommended to me. Then go spend $315 on this. That's what I'm saying. Philosophy of use. Most civilians will not get out. Civilian sheepdogs won't get out. They can't. They don't have a place to do it. And you're busy. A lot of posturing online. Oh, I get out and I train all the time. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because I see the guns on the used gun rack and most of them look brand new. Maybe you go to a tactical course, a sniper course. Then you'll get some wear out of it. when you're crawling in the dirt and doing, we'll call it wargaming. Cool. The Cryes are awesome, and we're going to get into the features right now, but the other pair of pants, I would say if I was to slap a percentage down on them, I want to say 85% as awesome as the Crye pants. Did I mention the price? $315 for this pair of pants. Give or take some. Let's look at the features, dude. I may bounce back to philosophy of use. What do you use these for? Why would you need to spend this kind of money? Such things. I think I kind of hit it already. First up, the fabric that the genuine Crye Gen 3 uses is really excellent. It's 50-50 NICO. 50% cotton, 50% nylon. I've used it for decades, and it's good. I wouldn't say it's cutting edge, though. Go watch my 511 tactical pants video. I've put several of them out. You want to see someone who's really getting it done with non-integrated knee pad pants, by the way. So that's a big distinction. Go watch my 511 pants. Like the Ridgeline, I forget the names of them, but very cool pants. And they're using a very high-tech stretch fabric, hard wearing, much more breathable than NICO. Also, NICO is cool. It does dry pretty good, but not super lightweight. I'm sorry, not super quick drying. When I'm in an environment where I really get wet and I want my pants to dry and I don't want to carry around that water weight, and more importantly, get chaffed after crossing a river or stream, I'm generally not a NICO fan. I'm just keeping it real. My mileage, yours may differ, gotcha. What do I know though? I'm an Air Force guy. What do I know? It is a good fabric. My point is not cutting edge. Ripstop, you can see the ripstop grids in here. The stitching on the Cryes is absolutely superb. It should be at the price level, no doubt. Using nylon thread. I don't think these are IR treated. I could be wrong on that. I don't really care, but I am not sure if that's slated only to the military market. It may be any. Do you need IR treated fabric? No. Says me. It's a waste of money for a civilian. I'm just being honest with you guys. That's what you tune in for. Nice stitching. Look at the inside of the waistband here, dudes. Does it set new standards of quality? I don't know about that, but it is very high quality. Very. Padded waistband. And then we have a super high quality Velcro adjustment on the exterior in two places actually, right here. So which is helpful if you run an inside the waistband pistol holster or something where you're changing the dimensions of your waist. Really good belt loops, wide, well stitched. This one has a smaller loop on it for attachment of a lanyard or a carabiner. By the way, I never run carabiners on it. I don't like a bunch of stuff dangling and rattling around and making noise and banging into crap and scratching my guns up. I'm not against gunwear. I'm all for it, but it's got to be honest and not gratuitous. Again, here's your front pocket right here, nice and deep. We don't have a specific fabric reinforcement right here on the lip like 511 does. They put like double fabric here for the clipping on of knives or flashlights. The intention of the Gen 3 Crye Tactical Pant is to put your flashlight or knife right here above the cargo pocket. It's on both sides. Really cool, actually. So clip your tactical blade right here. What do I have? Oh, I got a cold steel. Sick. This is Ultimate Hunter in orange. Let's see how that looks right in here. I think that one will fit. There you go. Boom, it works. And here's your cargo pocket. See how the knife will extend down here. Really nice nylon reinforcement webbing here at the mouth of the pockets. It's also in the bottom ankle pocket. 2 Velcro tabs. This is pretty standard BDU stuff. I don't want a zipper here though, because this is a fast access pocket to get whatever you want out of it. I generally won't use this. This is a magazine, like M16, M4 magazine retention loop. By the way, the 511s have that as well. Because I just don't want a pound of weight down here, lower on my moment arm, which is my thigh. When I want to start running, I want to start running. Then we get the genuine Crye tag here. That's cool. I mean, their fabric is excellent. I mean, we're talking color fast. It is top notch. And the color fastness is actually a big selling point of the Crye. That's going to add some cost for sure. And another thing that's going to add some cost is this. They use a multicam stretch fabric to gusset the crotch. Check this out. So that's actually a stretch panel, you know, diamond shaped. It gives you a lot more freedom of movement in whatever shooting position you want to go. It's comfortable. Again, my rant, more or less complete for now. I'm going to come back to it, I guarantee, is not about the quality. The quality is phenomenal. It's about value. I just think they're very expensive. So this is a swath of stretch fabric. It's going above the knee. It's allowing a better leg articulation, and for that matter, breathability. They are really excellent. I want to keep stressing that because I don't want people to misunderstand. Here's your phone pocket or your chew pocket or your candy bar pocket. I want to keep a candy bar in there. It's going to melt. And this is where they're going to put in the Gen 3, in the earlier generations, I think it was up here in the front pocket, the adjustment height for your integrated knee pad. We'll visit this here in just a second. So kind of the key feature of the pants. So you'll pull this and there's a bungee cord that comes up and you can actually bunch this stretch fabric together. This is how I'll ride if you're shorter. Me, I'm 6'3", so I'm running them all the way extended. That's comfortable. And I like that because then you don't have bunched up fabric here. You don't have, like, you know, your bungee cord being cinched up and dangling around, which you would. If you're shorter, that's what you're going to do for the Crye. But you got to do that because it's a kneecap pad and you got to adjust it. And then you have that this pocket here to put whatever you want in there. Let me show you the zippers real quick in the back pockets. Nice Velcro attachment. Is Velcro the best attachment method? It's a good attachment method. My beef with it is that it will wear out and buttons don't, but it is much quicker to put on and off. And also it will get snow in it. So you can be in a snow environment and Velcro can become worthless if it gets wet and then freezes. Voice of experience. And here's YKK zippers, colorized, FDE, cool. You're gonna have 2 back zip pockets. This is where I would want zippers. So these are really well designed, thoughtful pants in these Gen 3s. They really are. Here you go, is another one. These are really quality zippers. And then we have double seat fabric in the butt area. To be expected, most BDUs use that. TRU uses those for sure. And then we get to the heart and soul of the Gen 3 Crye tactical pants, and that's the cool integrated hard shell knee cap pad system. Do I like these? Totally do. Now, I'm still a fan of the external knee pads like the Altas that I reviewed like 400 years ago. Go look that video up, still plays. And I think I did updates to that video too. The disadvantage of an external knee pad system is that, one, it's more complexity. You got to remember to bring them in your system. They do droop down, they'll fall down while you're running and gunning. You constantly got to pull them up. I've tried all types, they all kind of do that. When it's summertime, you sweat under them profusely. And actually I sweat so much in the desert, it'd be 100 degrees out there and we're running and gunning, testing the stuff, that I get salt chafing behind the kneecap or behind the knee where the straps run. That's actually a serious thing. You have so much salt coming out that you get chafing. And yeah, I'm Air Force, but I've been running and gunning out there so long that I've come back and I just have these rashes behind my knee. That might be why you see me not run those in super hot environments. That's one reason I went out looking for a pair of pants like this. There's a back side adjustment, so you can pull that hard shell protector to your kneecap better right here and just kind of adjust it. Velcro attachment here. Now these knee pads, these are the genuine G3 Cryes. I think they're G3s. The way they attach is there is a pocket, an external pocket that these will fit in. It has like a neoprene flange that goes around. I'm not going to take them out for the video for time. And then there's Velcro on the back side of the pad and they fit in there very snugly. Why they didn't come with them? I don't want to revisit that. It kind of ticks me off. But once you get it in there, it's in there. So it's fitted in with proper fit and also Velcro. So they ain't going nowhere. You can get debris underneath your hard shell kneecap. It can happen. Also, it's multi-layers. You got a neoprene layer in there, closed cell foam behind that. This is closed cell foam here, here, and here, and here. So if you kneel down and you miss the hard shell pad, you'll still have some padding here. It can get a little bit wet, might have to dry out. In the field, depending on what your weather condition is, just dry them. A little bit more complexity than an external cap on your kneecap, like an Alta pad or a Blackhawk pad, which I think I reviewed. Don't really remember. Nice pad here. I'm talking the hard shell exterior on the Cryes. Articulated enough area. I kind of wish it was maybe a little bit bigger, but that's just me. I found myself on the ones, I haven't worn these yet. I bought them for tabletop just for comparison. Stay tuned, I'll run them. I know I'll love them. Again, my beef is value, but the other ones I ran, and they're sufficiently large where I wasn't like, you know, nailing my kneecap. By the way, that's an important thing out in the desert because you're focused on the target. You're shooting, pop, 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 pop. And when you kneel down, a lot of times without knee pads, we've knelt right on top of a chunk of rock, gravel, and you can get messed up. Voice of experience, been there, done that. So really nice kneecap on there. I just love it. Here's your ankle pocket right here. I generally don't put anything here because now this is by your ankle, of course, and then you put something heavy in there. Now you got to get that running again. Simple physics, moment, arm physics. No thanks. Maybe something lightweight, maybe, and that's a huge maybe for me. And then we don't have a drawstring down here, just Velcro adjustment. There's your cuff. Again, stitching's excellent. I think those are the features of the Crye Gen 3, which, by the way, are $315, give or take. Good pants, right? Yeah, they're really good. I love them, and I know I'm going to love me more when I go out and run in them. I just can't, with a straight face, get on camera and say, yeah, this is a pair of pants you need to own if you're a real operator. Nope, not going to do it. What I will do, however, is answer the request call to review the pants that TMP saw on camera. And they saw me running these, and that's where this tabletop review came from. These pants. Homages to the Crye, not genuine Crye. And I've been running these well over a year. Multiple outings. This and another pair you're going to see. And I love them. I love them. Are they perfect? No. But again, I'm going to say they're 85% as good as the genuine Cryes, which is pretty dang good considering the price is, I'll say around 70. When I bought them, they were like 58 bucks, but they go up and down. I'm gonna put Amazon links below. Please use them. I get like 3 cents per click, and then I'll just pump it into more gear. Or go out and buy a hamburger and a Coke, whatever. But trust me, I'll serve the audience. Definitely. Definitely. Here's the dealio on these pants. This cracks me up. Going back to the tactical community, going back to third-party advertising, where sometimes dudes will get this 315 pair of pants for free and then review it and go, yeah, this is what you need to get. You didn't buy them. Your unit did, or you got them for free. But when they see these, they'll go, well, those are for airsofters. You know what? They're right. They're right on that. They are airsoft pants. That's why they were made. But here's the dealio. You ready? Here comes another rant. Oh my gosh, breathe nothing, breathe nothing. I'm kidding. Not kidding on the rant. Here it comes. Airsofters play war games for sure, but last time I checked, they're crawling in the dirt, they're crawling through ditches, they're crawling through pipes, they're an urban structure. They're wearing their pants just like a real operator would. We're not talking about shooting. We're not talking about weapon use. We're talking about clothing. The dynamics are exactly the same. Doesn't matter if they're airsofting or paintballing or hunting deer. Wear and tear is wear and tear. It doesn't matter where it happens. So are they airsoft pants? Probably. Here's the real deal though. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares what they're designed for? They're still excellent. I think a lot of people will see that. They go, oh, I don't want to be a mall ninja. I want to be the real operator. And a real operator's going to spend over $300 on a pair of pants. No, they don't. Oh, they don't. Because real operators aren't paid that well. Not if they're buying the gear themselves. Huh. Rant complete. Thanks for listening. Let's look at these. Now, these are just, they have the general name of tactical pants. Who knows what the name is? Tactical pants. That's their name. Here's the waistband. Looks pretty similar to the Cryes. Good stitching. Different fabric. Now this fabric is not 50-50 Nyco. It's a 65% polyester, 35% cotton. And what do you know? A lot of the pants that I reviewed early in the project had that same mixture. Works okay. I think the earlier 511 tactical pants had that same mixture. 65 poly, 35 cotton. Dries a little bit quicker than Nyco, I think, if it gets wet. Wears pretty good. Same ripstop structure. Not mil spec, but guess what? You won't care. Won't care. Comes in some really cool colors. This is a tan, of course. I don't know if I've seen it in flat desert earth. I'm going to show you another color here. Might be in black or blue. Look at my links below and we'll see. It'll kind of come and go. That's your fabric. Stitching is pretty close to the Crye. So we're getting triple bar tacking, quadruple bar tacking at points of stress. We have unreinforced main pockets on the side. Let's see how deep those are. Pretty deep. Now remember, I think these are more along the lines of the Gen 1 Cryes, and so they have, or they did have, like a big old cotton webbing adjustment on them. So that's what you brought your knee pad up and down. You used to pull it through here. I say used to because I took that cotton webbing and I cut it out with a knife out there in the field because it was annoying me. I could feel that big old webbing running up and I was like, what? I don't like that. And plus I'm 6'3", I need it at full extension. Anyhow, I just cut it out. But this is where it's at. So when you get it, you're gonna have it come up through here and you'll pull it and take it through the Fast Tex buckle. That's how you'll adjust it. So it's not as clean, not as streamlined as the Cryes for sure. And that's one of many things on this pair of pants that is not perfect. Being honest, 85%. 85% is good. That's pretty good for the price you're paying. Here's your chew pocket. Cargo pocket is right here. Notice we don't have that super cool knife. Where is it? Right here. This thing right here, the super cool. It's not here. So these are more Gen 1-ish. Just a simple BDU cargo pocket. Do we have the elastic for the M4 mag? Nope, it's an inner pocket. It's okay. Notice these are not tape sealed right here. See, we don't have that quality level like we saw. We don't have the nylon webbing here. It's not there. Doesn't matter. For most y'all, I would say no. Maybe all y'all, it doesn't matter. For the amount of wear and tear you're gonna put on it, I don't think it's gonna matter. Back pocket, single Velcro tab, cool. Notice it's not zippered like it was in the Crye, so better pant for sure. Better pant. Belt loops are very similar, but we don't have the carabiner loop here, if that's what you wanna do. Let's look at the zipper. Not YKK, but guess what? It hasn't busted on me yet, and I've used it a lot. Velcro tab here. And that takes us to the heart of the airsoft tactical pants. The knee pad system. Is it on the same level as the genuine Crye pants? No, it's not. These are better. Better material, articulated, probably better stitching, but it's pretty darn close, dude. Pretty darn close. Same attachment system, so it fits in very tight in a preformed pocket with closed cell foam padding on it. Velcro attachment. I've never taken them out, and guess what? They came with the pants. I didn't have to go out looking for these. They came with the pants. These are good. I mean, there's a little bit more surface area in the Cryes. I mentioned some other differences already. I haven't had a problem with these. They work, you know, and sometimes you'll miss kneeling down, like I said with the Cryes, and you'll hit this closed cell foam area here. If you really need to take the pads out, or the caps, the knee caps, you can, same way you would with the Crye. They work. I don't mind them. They're cool. And again, I'm 6'3", so they're at the lowermost extension point. Velcro attachment, just like the Cryes before. Then we have an ankle pocket here. Same adjustment before, no drawstring, which I prefer. Desert dust coming off of that. Let's look at the crotch area. Do we have that super tactical stretch fabric? Nope, no Gucci stretch fabric here for you, bro. It's just standard BDU. No gusseting actually either, which brings me to another downside of these pants. They fit kind of snug, so you might want to order up a size. So if you wear like a 36 waist, order a 38. You wear a 34, order a 36. They fit kind of snug. They're kind of snug through the butt, kind of snug through this area. On the legs, I find them to be fine. But what I find is if I'm just running a regular tactical belt with these airsoft tactical pants, I have to put suspenders on them if I don't want them dropping down so I'm showing fanny crack. Yeah, that's just my mileage. Let me show you another pair and I'll show you my suspender system. I think I did most of the review, or the features review on that. So I showed you the multicam Cryes. They're sitting right there. Let me move these ones right here. These show up really good on camera, so you can see the features really well. Sometimes with the MC fabric or some other camouflage pattern, I got to get it really close to the camera. This is, again, the genuine article Crye G3 tactical pants. I think they're Gen 3s. Not positive. Whatever. Genuine Crye. Here comes the generic version. Used multiple times in testing in the desert. And I like them a lot. A lot more than I thought I would. Get this too, I didn't really buy them for review. I bought them as something to wear with integrated knee pads for testing out in the desert. It's TMPers that wanted me to review this stuff, and that's when I went out and got these for comparison and contrast. But I was out there going, these are probably crappy. They're gonna fall apart on me. Nope, they didn't. This one has like 10 outings on it. 10 outings. Again, it's not a set of genuine Cryes. They're not. It's an homage pants. There are some differences in features for sure. For instance, the fabric is completely different. So this is, again, 65% polyester, 35% cotton. It's not near the quality of the Crye. This is much more color fast. You can see this one will fade out over time. It just will. The other features we've covered already. But the fabric, if you can live with this pattern, be happy. Save yourself a lot of money. A lot of money. Do you really need this level of quality? That's really the question. Need or want? If you say, and be honest with me, and say you want that level of quality, then I'll respect you for it. But if you say, I need it as a civilian sheepdog, I would say probably not. Truth be told, you probably don't need a lot of the stuff that I review. It's more of a second cool thing you want it. For me, I wanted a pair of user pants that did not break the bank, that were easier for me to get out in the desert with, where I wouldn't have to remember to bring the Alta knee pads and deal with the complexity and the sweat issues I explained. And this fills the bill. Fills the bill. Now again, the knee cap is not ideal, but you can see it's doing its job, right? Totally. And then I was talking about the fitment issue. It's present in all of these so-called airsoft pants. My solution is just a pair of suspenders, and I use these polycarbonate S-biners on it. Link below. Because these are lightweight. They attach to the belt loop, as you can see. I will wear a web belt with it, but these are ideal because then it will keep the pants in play, and it kind of overcomes what I think are some fitment, again, problems with it, being that the waistband does not fit like a Crye pant. This is much better. It's close. 85% is good, but I found that I had to really cinch the web belt up. I didn't like that. Just put suspenders on it. Works good. Nutnfancy, you're wearing suspenders out there? Sometimes, especially if I'm carrying a lot of gear in these top pockets, not the bottom, top. There's my front attachment. I got these suspenders in Amazon. Got these locally, actually. And the rest stuff we've covered. Green zipper on this one. 85% is good is what I'm going to tell you guys. So I showed you all the differences. This is a super, super honest review. Fabric is not as good. Kneecap design, close. Not quite as good. The adjustment system, the Crye's got it beat. Non-gusseted, no Gucci stretch fabric here. I give you all that. But they work. They just work. So if you want to go out and spend $315 on a pair of tactical pants, I say rock on, bro. More power to you. There might be some guys that really, really want it. There might be some dudes out there in super high wear areas where the Cryes would make sense. I'm talking spending their own money on a pair of Crye pants. There might be some guys, maybe instructors at tactical schools, always kneeling, always running and gunning, day in, day out. I'm not sure if these generic versions would take that abuse. I don't know. I mean, again, I've put on multiple outings, but I'm not out there every day in them. Maybe there'll be some failures, stitching, fabric, don't know. In those situations, maybe the Cryes or something like them might be the best solution if you're looking for integrated kneecap tactical pants. But for the majority of people watching this video, I say get these. Try them out. See if you like them. Run them. You know, go out to your school, your 3-gun competitions, run them. See how they work. You'll probably see a bunch of other dudes running them as well that like them. And save yourself a ton of money. And if you don't like them, if you use my Amazon links, once again, shameless plug, send them back. Put them on. Don't wear them outside. Just see how the fitment is. See if you like the features, or see if I've lied to you about any of the stuff I've told you. Send them back. Depending on the vendor, but mostly in Amazon Prime, you just ship them back. And then go out and go hunting for the Crye G3s, man. Good luck. For me, they're sufficient. I mean, again, I've been wearing them on camera for a long time now, and I never had an intention to review them. I've been happy. It's like when I want something high speed, super simple, I just grab these. Grab them. They're really good. I mean, for the money. So, highly recommended. Don't get me wrong on the Cryes. They're really excellent. You saw all the features, the quality levels, absolutely superb. But I don't know if I mentioned the price. $315 for a single pair of pants. But what do I know? I'm just an Air Force guy. Out.